The Moapa Tribal Police Department has fewer than 10 people certified as peace officers by the state of Nevada.
Yet, the department has employed 3 officers over the past 6 years who were either fired from other departments or resigned while under investigation.
The I-Team's Glenn Meek joins us now with a look at how officers with past problems could cause future issues in criminal cases.
Yeah, I want to point out it doesn't look like the current police chief hired any of those officers, and 2 of them are no longer with the department. But the one that remains is a magnet for controversy. He was fired by the Highway Patrol for failing to mention on his job application that he had been detained at the Mexican border with illegal steroids. Yet now, he's the go-to guy with tribal police when it comes to drug interdiction.
On I-15 near the Valley of Fire exit, 3 men from New York are pulled over by tribal police for speeding. Nobody's given a ticket, but as you can see, the tribal officer conducts a search of the car while 2 passengers face forward. The driver, who says he wasn't even speeding, later tells me he consented to the search reluctantly.
I was surprised and angry at the same time, but what am I going to do? I mean, he has a badge, he has a gun, he has all the authority in the world.
When it comes to searching cars to ferret out contraband, Moapa Tribal Police have a leading expert, Eddie Dutchover, formerly of the Nevada Highway Patrol.
So we couldn't believe it.
Known for arresting polygamist leader Warren Jeffs, Dutchover was fired from the NHP in 2011 for dishonesty in the hiring process.
I've got Officer Dutchover currently serving with the Moapa Paiute Tribal Police Department with me.
Dutchover went to court to get his job back. He'd been fired by the NHP after 11 years on the force when it was discovered he'd been detained at the Mexican border in 1995 with illegal steroids hidden in a compartment in his truck. That was 3 years before he applied to the Highway Patrol, and Dutchover claimed he forgot to mention the incident.
And for 11 years after he was hired, there is no evidence it affected the job performance.
The lawyer for the NHP scoffed at the notion that Dutchover simply forgot.
His dishonesty renders him unfit as a police officer. He is an impeachable witness. It is something absolutely that would have to be disclosed to defense, and we couldn't undertake prosecution. He is not fit as a police officer, Your Honor.
The judge upheld Dutchover's firing, and so did the Nevada Supreme Court. He remains with the tribal police, and during that time has initiated major drug investigations and cash seizures.
Hey man, is everything all right?
But the past continues to dog this canine officer. In this dash cam video, we see Dutchover during a car stop in which he later discovers 1.3 pounds of methamphetamine.
Put him on the ground. Huh? Put him on the ground, we got it.
But the case is later dismissed by the district attorney's office, and the defense lawyer thinks Dutchover's credibility was a key reason.
The fact that it was Eddie Dutchover that had done the stop, I think, made it untenable for them.
During the court hearing on his termination, the state's lawyer suggested another agency had already made the decision to pass on cases involving Dutchover.
Upon information and belief from the U.S. Attorney's Office, they are not undertaking prosecution of any interdiction cases from the Moapa Tribal Police, so it does touch on his qualifications.
Now, I reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office via email to see if it had passed on any drug interdiction cases involving Officer Dutchover, but I didn't get a response. I also emailed the tribal police chief requesting an on-camera interview, but he declined, citing tribal policy. And I called Officer Dutchover's cell phone this morning, left a message, but haven't heard back. We've nothing to suggest that Dutchover has had any problems while with the tribal police department. But his case illustrates that the legal baggage that can follow when an officer is terminated by one department goes to work for another.
Past comes back to haunt. Yeah.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Glenn.